Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. Today's video is actually going to be my top 5 favorite tier 10s. These are the tier 10s I love to play. If you ever see me in the tier 10 match, you see me mostly in one of these tanks. But first of all, I'm going ahead and say this. I do got some codes for some giveaways. I'm going to give away some codes. Probably going to do a giveaway with the code in my next video for people who basically is in the comments below. Tell me your top 5 favorite tier 10s, and I randomly will pick somebody. Now the codes are for 7 days of premium and 1 garage slot. Now right about here, I will be sending a right here. I want y'all to also go over there and on Twitter to Miss Rightabout and thank her for giving codes out to us World Tanks contributors. We love doing this for y'all, and we all love wargaming. I mean, I know lately everybody's been giving wargaming a hard time, but you gotta think they do put the players first. You gotta think in how they see it through their eyes. But first of all, let's go ahead and get into this my top 5 favorite tier 10s. First of all, you see it right here. It's the 48A5 Patton. This was one of the tier 10s I earned back on the 360 days. I kind of grinded it out within like I think 4 months, because I was doing other lines at the time. And I know there's a description on the side of it is in Chinese. But one of the reasons why I love this tank, it's not perfect in one thing. It's like a jack of all trades tank. It's a good spotter. It's a good it's a good brawler and a good sniper. This is a multi-purpose tank that I love. Even now with this new update 4.6, I actually do enjoy this update, even though some of my favorite tanks are kind of nerfed and I'm a little bit upset about it, but you gotta keep on rolling. But the big Campola is not on it no more. The big old tumor. Now I've been in, let's see how many battles. I think around 800 battles in this tank. I just don't know on top of my head, but I think this is a very good medium. Now, even though with this not the Campola is out, I do recommend this one of the tier 10s you try to get if you're grinding for a good medium. Now the next tank is the Action 10. Now I grinded this line right here when it was the LV. When this tank, I will bring up that tank right now. And it's not marked as my favorite. When this tank used to be the tier 10 without the P. Me and my friend, his name is Zach, but I don't want to say his gamer tag for y'all to don't send him messages and everything. Me and him had a race to who'd be the first one to get this tank before they changed the tank out. Because we knew, we heard from a rumor that this tank is going to become a premium if you had this tier 10. And when the Action 10 comes in, you'll get the other one as a premium. Now, let me go back to my favorites. And yes, I did win that little bit. And he did got me something that I do appreciate, and I will never sell. He's a very good friend of mine, and we're like brothers. Like I said, since this tank came into the game, I actually did enjoy it. I think it was a better choice, a better tank than the FV. It had mobility, gun depression, and it's a good brawler, heel brawler. The guns are very accurate for the British. I actually enjoy that. I think I've been around like 700 battles in this tank, and I only have one mark. I know you're probably going to say something about having one mark and everything like that. I haven't really gone after marks until a few months ago, and like right before the last rank battles. Actually, right after the rank battles. Yeah, right after the rank battles last go around. I'm actually going after marks. Like I said, this is a good medium if you want a good heal medium. With gun depression and everything. And let's go on to the next one. You can see in the crews, like I have decent crews in these tanks too. Now, if you have any recommendations on what perks and skills I should put next onto these crews, feel free to put it in the comments below or message me on the Xbox. My gamer tag's up there in the corner. You can probably see it. If not, it's DWP1992. The next tank is my favorite, and it's my most played tank. To me, it's the Chieftain Mark 6. The main reason why I love this tank, not because it shoots APCR as standard and premium, and it has HESH rounds for premium. And by the way, the Action 10 does have HESH rounds for its high explosive. It's because it brings me back to my days when I was in the T29. Get hold down, you're a good tank. High rate of fire on this tank. I think I got my reload down to how it is right now. Is like 6 point. I think I want to say 87, and if I put food on it or put the food consumable, it gets down to 6.57. Very high rate of fire. And I really enjoy this tank. If you me personally, I know y'all probably going to say in the comments below that this is wrong, you should not have said that. I prefer the Chieftain over the Super Persian. I mean, the Super Conqueror. The main reason why I think the Super Conqueror is overhyped. When it first came out, then things seemed way too easy to kill. I mean, man, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna get the I will say this later down the line when the hype goes down, I will actually get the Super Conqueror and I will play it, and I will actually have my full review on it. I'll post it on the forums or something like that. Now let's get into the Russians. I am actually a big Russian fan. I love anything that's Russian. And my first Russian, my top 5 favorite tier 10s, is the Xboxgt 140. Reasons why I love this tank. It's, how can I say this? It's around like the reason why I choose this over the 62A and the other Xboxgt. This tank has both of both worlds. It has mobility and has somewhat good armor. And this has more gun depression though too, and very good gun handling. The match I was in last night with Miss Ray Sunshine, she's another YouTuber. If you haven't followed her, I'll pull her link in the link below. And I was playing this tank and I did right over 5k damage, and if you want to count assisted, I did right under 8k. I love the Russian mediums. They're very accurate on the run. The heavies are a different little bit story. You can't really snipe with them, but you get those miracle shots with the heavies. And a little key thing, I don't know if they put it into the game, and I haven't really tested it, really tested it, and if I'm wrong, y'all can correct me in the link below, in the comments. It seems like when you turn in this tank, you don't lose much speed, like you do with the other objects, and the other Russian mediums. So I really do enjoy this tank. I do recommend if you want like a little 100 millimeter tier 10, pick this one up. The next tank, it is Big Shasha. Big Shasha was my first tier 10 heavy. I got her a while back. It was like one of the very first tier 10s I actually got. I went down the line to get, because I love the i7. I did play this tank on the PC when I had my account. I actually had the patent too. But the reason why I love the i7, it's a brawler's dream tank. You get face hug onto the enemy team, it is almost hard to penetrate that turret. I'll show you the armor on this tank. This thing is ridiculous. I mean, it's not overpowered. It's meant to be a brawler tank. It's not meant to snipe. That's a lot of armor right there. But it does have weak spots on the top. Like if like an E100 aims down and hit the spot where it just turned blue and red, you'll pin it. Or hit one of the compolos. But like I said, this is a very good heavy. I consider if you want to get up close and personal. And it's one of the fastest tier 10s too. And like I said, this is my top 5 favorite tier 10s. Probably my next video will be my top 5 favorite premium tanks of tier 8s and up. I mean tier 8s. And I'll work my way down and everything like that. Like I said, I have 104 tanks in here, so it's gonna be a little bit of a back and forth making videos. But if you like this, please like, subscribe, and share it a little bit with your friends and everything. And give you a heads up on my Twitch channel. I'll put it in the link below also. If you do subscribe to my Twitch channel, you do get your name in any of my tier 10s. And I'll show you my tier 10s real fast while I'm doing the little outro. Hold on. I know you're. There we go. Okay, I was gonna say, like I said, you get your name put into any of these tier 10s or any tank that you choose. And the reason why I do that, because it's like saying thank you for subscribing and everything like that. What else I want to say? Like I said, I put a link to Miss Raybot's Discord, not Discord, her Twitter in the link below. And y'all give her thanks for giving codes out to us contributors. The crew in this one's in the i6, giving y'all heads up. And like I said, if you want to know anything that I know, and if you want me to go into depth for each tank, why I like them, also let me know and I will do it. And my outro, may the RNG Gods be with you, and I'll see you in the next one.